Hello.
Hey, Steven. How are you?
Not good.
Why?
For reasons that I have not fully comprehended yet, and I'm not sure if this is the place where I should be explaining them. We'll leave it at not good for now.
I don't know. Minecraft live stream seems like the perfect place to have an existential crisis.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just on here and hope I have a little bit of a break before. I mean, like, by the end of the night, I like to actually write out what I'm feeling so I could figure out who to talk to.
Like, what do you mean write out? In what way?
Yeah. Just, like, write it out. Like, a couple months ago, when I was feeling similar, I just wrote a Facebook post just saying, like, just so everyone knows I am not okay. I'm considering doing that again.
What did that result in for you? Was that
I
like,
mean,
good?
a lot of people were there to show their support. I talked with a couple people. I mean, long term, a couple people reached out to actually hang out. I had to do some of that. I don't know.
Nah, dude.
Wait, are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. What do you
Oh.
do you think I mentioned the Minecraft live stream? Yeah, that was the perfect time.
Because you were planning to.
I mean, I was planning to, and then I did it.
Is it like on Twitch or?
No, it's on YouTube. I put it in the Stolly.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Self-promoted, as it was intended to be used.
Yes. One watching now. Is that me? Wait, are you streaming right now? Oh, I can hear myself.
You gotta turn that. You gotta turn that off.
I'm not gonna watch. Or I guess I should probably watch, but like mute it.
Yeah, I would. This is gonna be quality material.
All right.
The best.
It's muted. I mean, it's like a couple of seconds behind, I think. I see you in a mine. Not crafting, but in a mine, so you're halfway there.
Why is there music? I thought I turned the music off. What is happening? I'm about to freak out. Why is
Minecraft.
Okay. Music is off.
Or
Okay. I think I figured it out.
can you like add your own music into the Minecraft music player?
You can with a mod, which is what I have installed right now. I have a few mods installed to make it
Ah,
a cowboy
gotcha.
experience. Bro.
I was wondering, like, you should do a stream where like you throw like all the percussively confusing stuff you've done in the background.
I'm gonna promote my music by playing Minecraft over it. That'd be funny, actually.
Hey, no DMCA risk.
You'd be surprised. There was a guy, wasn't there a guy who made his own music for his streams because he was worried about it, and then he still got DMCA'd?
I have not heard that story.
I think I've heard that story. Because, shoot. Why did I don't know. It was relevant for something, but I did hear it.
Yeah.
And,
The most recent relevant thing was like Metallica doing a Twitch stream, but their audio getting replaced with like bells and stuff.
That's the funniest thing. I think maybe they should just add bells to Metallica songs. Anyways, I'm a big fan of bells and metal.
I'm assuming that For Whom the Bell Tolls has one somewhere.
Yeah, it does. What's that?
Oh yeah, there's. Yeah, I mean, on that note, I'm considering like. You remember when I recommended you that Fit for a King track a while back? But there's a recurring theme in that record where they have bells, like a big church bell, show up along with a couple of other recurring sounds. And I'm thinking of doing an edit like wherever every time that bell plays, another track from their discography plays in its entirety.
That'd be funny.
I mean, I'm hoping that like it goes up to 40 something hits because I have like 40 of their songs or something that aren't on that record.
I feel like you'd know the answer to this. What's that one Breaking Benjamin song that has a bell in it? Because there's one that like
a church bell?
Yeah, I think so. So I always confuse it with like Hell's Bells by I think AC/DC.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Do
you remember any of the lyrics?
No. I think if I feel like I'm a big enough Breaking Benjamin guy that if I like knew the lyrics, I'd know the. Oh my.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I mean,
I feel like I'd know the lyric. If I knew the lyrics, I'd know the song. I just know the intro.
Right. Can you like mime the intro?
It's just bells. Look up Hell's Bells by I think AC/DC, and I think it's the same exact intro. Is it AC? It's one of those. It's one of those bands that Mass hates so much. Because we play it at our school before. We had this thing called the Bell Game.
All right, let me listen.
Seconds away from disaster.
So just that slow, drony bell thing?
Yeah, it's slow, drony bell thing, you know? I swear, it's identical to a Breaking Benjamin song. I always
I don't
think
know.
it was that
Let me
song.
look through the discography. Because, like, let's see. From the first record. Oh, wait, are you thinking of Blow Me Away?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think
first thing that
so.
comes to mind.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Blow
because
Me
that, like, it's got that with the little choral thing, and then it goes into the riff.
Away. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You know.
They fall in line, one at a time. Is that?
Yeah, yeah.
And I can see.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the song. And I'd always confuse them.
Yeah, because I know there's two versions of that song. There was the original one that was on the Halo soundtrack, and then there was an alternate version that featured a guest vocalist that Ben Burnley actually didn't approve of, and I think that was one of the things in the lawsuit that caused him to disband for a while.
Wait, there's a lawsuit?
There's a lawsuit.
So they disbanded because one of their tracks featured in like a vocalist they didn't like? What?
Well, beyond that, there was a lawsuit because, the lead singer was on some kind of medicine and the other members of the band were making business decisions without him. Let me look this up.
Ooh. I mean,
All right.
Here's the thing, right? If it's a lead singer, then I feel like then it's not okay. But if that happened to the drummer, nobody would care. They just
You'd be right. Yeah. Let's see here. So, according to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, March 2010, Hollywood Records requested the band produce 2 new master recordings and a greatest hits album. Sought permission to release a new version of Blow Me Away featuring Sydney Duran of Valora in May 2011, which for some reason this wasn't happening until a year and 2 months later. The then guitarist and bassist granted the record company's requests after they were offered a $100,000 payment. Burnley alleging that they acted unilaterally on both of them, not informing him or the band's management, fired the two, demanding $250,000 in punitive fees and compensatory, as well as exclusive right to the name Breaking Benjamin. Stuff happened. The record company still released the greatest hits album with that alternate version, with Benjamin Burnley publicly opposing the album's release. The dispute was resolved in April 2013, with the drummer leaving a couple days after.
Huh. So like, who owns? Okay, so the record label owns the music then, right?
The record label owns the music. At this point, the lead singer owns the right to the name Breaking Benjamin.
But just none of the music. So I think that they're like well within their rights to make a greatest hits and to guest vocalist.
I'm sure.
Maybe
I think it was the issue. Well, like, the record label approached the band to request the master recordings and the greatest hits album, which is better than some labels would do. I guess they were expecting the whole band to sign off on it, but 2 of the 4 members signed off on it without the guy who was more or less in charge, that, to what I remember, wrote most of the music. Yeah. Well, without the front man. Yeah. Because he's like the main personality of the band.
Yeah, I wanna meet a band where the front man isn't the main personality of the band. You know? Give like the drummer or bass guitarist a shot to shine, you know?
Depending. Well, that would be Dream Theater probably, because most people, and a lot of people think the vocalist of that band is the weakest link. And like, from what I remember, the drummer before he left had the biggest personality of the whole band. And I mean, John Petrucci, the guitarist, is just a good guitarist. I mean, Periphery is probably the same way. It's like most people know them for the bassist who's a really good engineer, and the rhythm guitarist, or I think he's one of the rhythm guitarists. One of the 3 guitarists is the main creative force behind it. But like, even when their frontman left because of health issues, one of the other guitarists became the de facto frontman because he was the only one. Well, I mean, both of them can sing. It's kind of weird.
I wonder who's like running 3 Days Grace right now, because Adam Gontier was like the main creative, guy behind that band, and now he's gone, got replaced by Matt Walsh, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And has he taken over that position, or is the old, because I don't know, if we just replaced the vocalist, I wouldn't let him. Well, I guess in that case it's the drummer's brother, isn't it?
I mean, depends on what happens, because like with that first Periphery record, they went through a bunch of different vocalists. So I know, like, for the first record, one of the previous vocalists had already written most of the lyrics. Let's see.
Everything about music is wild.
Okay, so Wikipedia doesn't say like which person wrote the tracks. That's the other thing with like, like when I got into Dream Theater's discography and looked through the notes, the lead singer did not write most of the lyrics. Most of the lyrics were written by John Petrucci, the guitarist, or Mark Portnoy, the drummer.
That's an interesting band setup then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
I mean, like, I think with Red, the one band member that gets the most credit is Anthony Armstrong, the guitarist, along with their producer, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to Red for years and I've never heard that before. I think the vocalist of that band is so iconic
Yeah, he's got a good voice.
that I guess
I mean,
just
like,
sort of assume.
that's what happens whenever I get a CD. I'll dig into the liner notes and stuff, try to see stuff that happened.
Dog, I found diamonds. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Now we're playing Minecraft, boys. Heck yeah. Okay.
Now you're thinking with diamonds.
That's the spirit. Okay. What am I thinking? This bitch empty. Yeet. Oh my god, it's playing this song right now. I'm breezing through this. This might be a Minecraft speedrun. Except
Oh yeah.
not. Because usually speedruns are way faster than this.
Speaking of weird things that I found while looking through album discographies, apparently, like back in the day, 3 Days Grace was in a lot of the same circles as Thousand Foot Crutch, and Adam Gontier did backing vocals on a couple tracks.
I believe that. I don't know why I believe that. Adam Gontier has got to be one of the best guest vocalists ever. What was he in? He was in an Apocalyptica song? Is that it? Apocalyptica or Apocalypta?
I'd have to re-listen to the tracks in question in order to recognize his voice. I think with one of the tracks, I can vaguely remember where he would be.
I haven't listened to Thousand Foot Crutch, and so that's not true. I did listen to one of their songs the other day, but I haven't like gone ham on it in a while.
Yeah.
What is this?
And I got like one of their records back in the day, and I got like the 3-pack anthology a while ago. And I think that's where I decided I was not too invested in them. There are a couple tracks off those records that I like. I don't know, like none of them are particularly fun to play compared to other stuff I like to play.
I don't know. I feel like they'd be fun to sing. You know?
Yeah,
They got
probably.
that weird Christian rap rock vibe that
Right.
is, I don't know. Something about it really gripped me as a kid because when
What I'm saying is that as a beginner guitarist, you would probably like to learn how to play it. You know, most of their songs, the weird thing is like with a lot of bands, they'll like keep down tuning over the years, but I think almost since their first, well, I wouldn't say since their first record, but they've like almost always been in drop D and in drop B.
nice.
And then there's like one song in drop C, but you can play it in drop B easily.
What am I doing with this? I would like to. I don't know. I need to practice more with guitar. I was trying to play a riff earlier today. Like I came up with one. I was trying to play it, and I couldn't. Like that's sort of the situation I'm in right now.
Right.
Where like I feel like I'm